Yes. Hold on. Okay. It's warming up around here. I gotta change the battery. Alright, put this in. Hold on. Just a little. Somebody here? Better not be. Nobody better be coming over without proper notification. Nobody. Hi guys, hello. Do I not have it on live chat? How are you? Let's see. 1 second. Hello, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. This pimple is still hanging around. It's like, hi. Hi. I used to always do that. Boy, it's hot in here. Whew. Maybe I need to take off all my clothes. I am getting so hot. So, I hope everyone is having a wonderful, blessed morning. I have not been sleeping. Hi, beautiful. Happy Sunday. I have not been sleeping good at all. I've been waking up all hours of the damn night. I have to go deliver today. Yes. I have to go do some deliveries today because I've been studying so much. I haven't been able to work. I'm really nervous about this thing. I really am. But I'll make it. I hope I'll pass it. So I got frustrated and took some scissors to my hair last night. I didn't cut too much, but I did cut some hair off. I do that. I don't know why, but I do it. I become frustrated. I think I need a little bit more lotion on my face. I become a little bit frustrated, well, a lot frustrated, and then end up taking scissors to my hair, and then I end up regretting it because I'm not a hairstylist. You know what I mean? I haven't been feeling good lately at all. I've been feeling like I did back in the beginning of my finding out I had fibro and all that stuff. Like, I just don't feel right. I don't feel normal. But it could be stress. It could be a lot of things, you know. Thank you, honey. Yeah, there's 11 people here, but only you're speaking. Isn't that funny? I'm starting to get those, what do you call it? Big pores. Or maybe, I don't know what the redness is in my nose, but so I've been watching a few different things. There's really nothing good on YouTube anymore except like some true crime stuff. So, I listened to Nancy Grace, and I listened to what else? Oh, I was listening to this other channel last night as I was studying, and there's a gal. She's on TikTok. I don't go on TikTok a lot. I really should be on there more because I have like, I don't know, almost 10,000 followers on there, and I could make money on there by doing my, I've been offered to do some collabs and stuff like that, but I don't understand how that all works, and I just haven't had the time to really look into it and respond to everybody. But I've gotten lots of messages regarding that, wanting me to try people's products and stuff. So, like, I still need to put up a review on this, and I haven't done it yet. So, I've been watching these, true crime things. And did you know there's this gal who had pretty much, not to the same degree, but the same kind of situation a little bit that Gypsy Rose had. So her mother, this gal, she had Munchausen by proxy, right? And she made this girl and her sister. Her sister had a lot more severe case of it from her mother. She was affected a lot worse, but her mother took it to the degree where she had her daughter's leg amputated when she didn't need it. Now, what is wrong with these doctors? That something needs to start happening with these doctors that are just believing these mothers' stories, going in there with no records because they got destroyed in a, hurricane or whatever. Well, now they're just taking the mother's words for it, and these poor kids are suffering at the hands of their mother. And this girl, I really kind of liked her because she was talking about Gypsy and how, she feels for her case and everything, but she's like, Gypsy's talking about how she wants to be an advocate for other children, for children being brought up in this situation. But like this gal was saying, she's not hearing much about Munchausen by proxy. She's hearing a lot about stars. She wants to team up with Kim Kardashian, and that she's not really doing justice with the platform she has. Yeah, they do, because there's a lot more cases. So this gal was talking about what she would like to do, if she ends up getting a big following. And what she wants to do is open a non-for-profit and be able to help these kids get repaid somehow financially for what they've gone through, because nobody is helping them. No one's paying for this, these mothers. So her mother has not been charged, right? Her mother has not been charged. So the girl was talking about how she can't get what she can't share her story on the news because she's been contacted by the news stations, but because her mother won't give permission. This gal is an adult now. And she's an EMT, and her sister, who also was brought up in this home, but eventually taken away by family members, she is a psychologist. So they've gone on to do great works for people. And, what they went through has given them a lot of empathy. That's how we know a certain beast hasn't gone through what she claims, because she has no empathy, okay? She fakes her empathy. Hey, Rob. Thank you. Nice to see you. Tell the raccoons Bella says good morning. Okay, so this gal wants to get, her story out, but being her mother, of course her mother doesn't want, everybody in the world to know what kind of mother she was. So she's not going to approve. She's not going to give her signature, for her daughter to talk about it in public, like that on the news and stuff. So she can't gain the traction she really would like to. And so the news won't speak with her without the mother's signature. So her name is Kate something. I'm trying to remember. She's on TikTok. And then I was listening to Nancy Grace, and there's a gal in Texas. I don't know if you guys have heard about this case yet or not, but there's a gal in Texas who said she was pregnant when she got abducted from a rapper. Okay, he was a rapper. He held her for 5 years in his makeshift, well, it was a garage, but he made it into an apartment, right? To hold this poor one. Well, there's been others, obviously, but hold on, I'm trying to get this open real quick. I want you to hear about this. 5 years. And she was only 70 pounds when she was found. So Texas rapper accused of kidnapping woman, holding her captive. It says for 4 years, but Nancy Grace said 5 years, okay? And another article said 5 years. So I don't know. I've heard both. A Texas man has been arrested for allegedly kidnapping a woman who claims she has been held captive in his garage for about 4 or 5 years, according to court documents. Lee Carter, 52, was arrested on Thursday, nearly 9 months after police responded to a Houston, Texas home after the victim contacted 911. He has been identified as a Houston area rapper who also goes by the name Viper. So this gal had thank you, Corporal. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I think that just made me hit I had 40 something in there. I think that made me hit my, really close to my, what's it called? Threshold for next month's check. Thank you so much. It's July. I have a broken arm and leg, so it is my birthday. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, honey, but kids aren't allowed in my chat. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Corporal. Yeah. It's going to be worth it, Corporal. It's going to be worth it in the end when I'm working on this job for years, and that's where I'm going to be for retirement, and I'm going to look back, because I've thought about giving up. I've thought about, you know what? I can't do this. I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to be able to do it. And, but then I think I've come this far. I've already paid money for fingerprints. I've already went and done the physical. I've already done the drug test. I've put a lot of effort in. I've done the 4 days of orientation, and I don't know. It's just that feeling that I get, that self-doubt where I feel I won't be able to pass, you know? I'm afraid of rejection. I'm afraid of being disappointed in myself, you know? Uh, oh, thank you, honey. Um, Thank you, Corporal. Yeah. I mean, and who knows? I don't know what's true that people come in here and say. I mean, there was somebody that came in here years back and said that this person died, and then come to find out that they didn't. So, you know, especially I don't want kids in here. Okay, so this gal, this gal, I guess met this guy. Originally, she was homeless. She was panhandling, right? And what he did, I'm out of my Flonase too. I have to get some more because my allergies are terrible. So if I'm doing that, sorry. So he came by, he gave her $1, right? He gave her $1 and he left. He gave her $1 and then he took off. Well, then he came back and he said, you know, hey, I can help you. I can give you some shelter. I can give you some food. Da 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 da. That so he brings her to his garage, little apartment, I guess, and started beating her and locked her in there. So the article goes on to say the victim identified as, okay, so now they have her name in here where they didn't before. Verenas Lopez Rivera, in a criminal complaint, claimed she met Carter about 4 or 5 years ago when she was panhandling in Houston, Texas. Carter allegedly gave her $1 before offering to help her as she was pregnant, according to the complaint. When she accepted his offer, he allegedly drove her to his home and locked her up in his garage, starting off years of alleged abuse, including forcing her to take drugs and have intercourse with him, the complaint states. It wasn't immediately clear from the complaint what became of her pregnancy. When responding to the April 911 call, authorities found the garage with a makeshift toilet that did not flush, a mattress covered with fresh vomit, and a shelf with diapers, among other items. She allegedly made attempts to contact authorities by using a free text messaging application, the complaint states, but she was taken to the hospital on a few occasions and eventually released. He also allegedly threatened her with physical assault when she begged him to let her go, and often forced her to take drugs, including cocaine, which made her physically unable to leave the location. So on at least one occasion when authorities were at Carter's residence, she was able to escape breaking a garage window, but she was taken to the hospital and eventually returned to Carter, per the complaint. Following the incident, Carter allegedly boarded up the windows and told a neighbor that he was doing so in order to prevent her from escaping the dark. So he told a neighbor what he was doing. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So, following the incident, Carter allegedly boarded up the windows and told a neighbor that he was doing so in order to prevent her from escaping. So, did he just tell the neighbors he was boarding up windows? Or did he say he was boarding up windows to stop her from escaping? Which did he tell the neighbor? Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hello. Wait. Okay, Joy and Jay are two different people. Sorry, guys. So if a neighbor knew about this, that's messed up. The neighbor, okay, now we're going to go on to talk about the neighbor. Jedediah Beats told authorities at the time that Carter had allegedly told him that he had residences around Texas where he kept women and that the women he kept locked inside were ungrateful because they wanted more food and drugs. Beets also claimed to authorities that even though he suspected there was some potential human trafficking deal or pornographic activities taking place inside Carter's residence, he assumed authorities would look into it. What? So this neighbor knew all along there was some shady shit going on at that house and did nothing. Sat by and did absolutely fucking nothing. Sorry, God. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys, but that's disgusting. Oh my gosh. Hello, marijuana. Yeah, you like my, this is, I don't like using towels on my head because my hair is so thin and fine and towels ruin your hair. How can people turn a blind eye to do? I know. Just like with the beast situation. How can people support that bullshit? Hello, Clara. Naked? Wait, what? That's a great name. Yeah, marijuana. I love it. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so let me go on. Carter is being held on a $100,000 bond. Court people record show. Carter will be pleading not guilty. So, what do you guys think? Do you think this pig who's human trafficking women, getting them stuck on drugs? Well, I was listening to Nancy Grace, and you know how she has her guests on there, and one of them was talking about how when you do crack cocaine or cocaine, they tested it on rats, right? And the rats chose over food and sex. They chose drugs. They chose the cocaine. So that, and then they end up dying. So disgusting. Your friend got possessed. Oh, you're a kid? Oh, no kids allowed, honey. I'm sorry. Yeah, we can't have kids in here. Are there not any really good places for kids, to go hang out and visit on YouTube? I'm curious. Okay, I got to do something with this face. Hold on. So I tried to organize my makeup situation here. I just have too much of it, I really do. And I've gotten rid of so much. Yeah, I don't know where these all these people are coming from. So I have this, which is full, right? And then what I did is I put all this stuff I pretty much typically use every day in this. So I can just grab it, right? And then this, I still have to kind of go through, but there's not enough room. I need a bigger desk. And then, there's my little refrigerator up here that I use. Just so much stuff, you guys. So much shit. So there was that. And then there was another case that I was watching that I was going to talk about too. What was that other case? There was another case I was talking about. Show me your belly. Oh, you know who could be having certain people come in here, Aw. Thank you, Corporal, for keeping people. Thank you for keeping the chat adults. We don't want kids in here. Kids should not be in adult, even though I'm not being gross or anything, like some people. It's just I have my thing set as not for kids. So, since I have that set as not for children, children should not be. Why is it even visible to children? If YouTube gives us that option to put not for kids, then why is it even visible to kids? I don't get that. Hi, Khaki. Aw, thank you, Khaki. How are you, honey? Okay, if you're a kid, you can't be here. Go to a kids chat, you guys. Thank you, Corporal. Get rid of these kids. Khaki, how are you doing, honey? I'm, you know, I know this whole thing with Gypsy Rose. Corporal, I know I read your comment and I replied. I don't know if you saw that, but I am kind of disappointed in her. I know she's free now, she's free, she's able to live her life, which she wasn't able to before, right? I get that. But she's in a position now where she could, I'm hoping, after all of the fame that she's getting, after it sinks in and some time goes by, I'm hoping she does some amazing things. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to or not. I'm hoping she does. But now she wants to work with Kim. Oh, I know the other thing I was going to talk about. Now she wants to work with Kim Kardashian because, Kim's is a big on prison reform, how she got that whole thing revised or whatever. So now, but that has nothing to do with Munchausen by proxy. So why is she? You would think she would be very passionate about this, right? Wouldn't you think? Okay, so the other thing I was going to talk about. So I was watching Mandu, right? I love his channel. But, Mandu is the channel I watch that plays Mandu's channel plays what you call it? What's it called? When people are getting out of parole hearings. My brain is just not working today. Commutations and parole hearings, right? So I was watching this one parole hearing, and this man had been up for, he had been granted parole prior to this last hearing, but by the board said, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll suggest to the governor that your parole be granted. And the governor said no, he denied it, right? So this man, it was for burglary, first degree burglary and something else. The governor denied it. This man was in prison for like 35 years, okay? And his interview was awesome. He had a wonderful interview. I mean, you figured he was going to get out and do amazing things. Even though, you hear these people say the same thing over and over and over. He used to do coke for about a year. He said he didn't really have a problem. He had a habit. It wasn't an addiction. All he wants to do is be successful now and go out there and do the right thing. And I mean, he was very convincing. He is not someone, and he even said to Mr. Marabella, he said, because Mr. Marabella is on the parole board, but he was also a judge for many years. And he told Mr. Marabella, I want you especially to know, Mr. Marabella, I don't want you to lay in bed at night and wonder if you did the right thing. I want you to be able to sleep good at night and know that I am never coming back here. Never coming back here. And I want you to feel good about that. Well, they granted it, all three of them. Okay. Not not even a few months later, there was a standoff. Well, who was it? Some department went to pick him up, right? In this really nice area. He had gotten four more things. He was facing charges where I think he went into a woman's house that he knew. He hit her over the head. There was a child endangerment in there also. All these things. He had a weapon which he wasn't supposed to have. And so the police, he was shooting at the police. And David Johnson, I think his name was David Johnson or David Jones, one or the other. He was shot and killed. So how sad. So when he got out, he was like 51, maybe by the time he got out, 50, 51. He was in there half of his life. So maybe, I thought he said he was in there 35 years, but maybe it was 25 years. This whole, what you call it, that they did when I forgot what they call it, but when you are in jail, if you're over a certain age and you've done half your time, you get a chance to get paroled. And I'm telling you, over half of them go back in. Hello, Derek. Are you the only one that has anybody? You don't slay, girl. Corporal, you're doing this all by yourself? Now that she is, I'm hoping all of that fame she's getting, I'm hoping it sinks in. Hold on, I don't see. Yeah, she's everywhere now. I'm breathing, so technically alive. Khaki, are you okay, honey? Oh, did you see? Okay, look at you go, girl. Some people were saying they weren't getting my notifications, so maybe something's going on with YouTube. But hi, Carolina. Welcome, Loran. My eyes are not good. Looks like a character room for my, yeah, see? So, I mean, they got to do something with that whole, letting people out before they should be out. They need to be doing their time because more lives are being lost because these people are getting out when they shouldn't be. And I don't know. There's got to be another way. And then we got the parole projects, you guys, which, it's all about money. It's all about money. Now there's, tens of thousands of dollars going to these parole projects, to house these people. I don't know. But how do you ever know? How do you know if someone's going to reoffend? I mean, how do you really know? I just know that, like I was talking to my landlady, she said the world is not going to get better before Christ returns. Like, it's not going to get better. So we just got to just keep living our lives and make sure that we're right with God. And, it's unbelievable that who is not. She just she's a joke, dude. Like, who I'm talking about is a joke. She's just a joke. Give me a break. That woman is a joke. The next day, right after they go out and get a new car, well, who cares if it's from his mother? You know, at least he has a mother and father that will give him something, you know, not like someone else. But then she's not jealous, right? She's not jealous. What's another way to say you're jealous without saying you're jealous? When you go, you know, going out and getting another car the day after your ex-husband and his wife get a new car. What a joke. It's a freaking joke. Give me a break. Hi, Jen. With a poor punchline. That's a joke with a poor Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. Yeah, I'm really thinking about shaving my head bald. I'm not joking. And just starting all over. But, you know, I'm not going to shave it and lie and say I have cancer. If I shave my head, it's because I'm sick of my hair, okay? I can always wear wigs until my hair grows back, right? I can always wear wigs until my hair grows back. Like, you know, when she plays those motivating things for everyone to hear while she's working out, pretending she's some MMA fighter or something, the way she dresses. You see when she gets on that thing with her hood and you're ridiculous. You're 46. Grow up. God, grow up. You look absurd. Anyway, you know how she plays those things? When you listen to what they're saying in the motivational things, they're saying, get offline, do your things in private, and come back and be the star, or be the, you know, be the thing that you want everyone to see you can be. Don't, you know, get offline. She doesn't listen to really. She takes what she wants from that and then freaking, you know, leaves the rest. It says, get offline and do your things in silence. Don't let everybody see what you're doing. Go make your life a better life and come back a better person. But no, she doesn't want to do that because she fucking wants this. She wants this. She wants to be YouTube famous, damn it. And she will. This is a 46-year-old woman, guys, that has no family now. She has no man that wants her, but claims every man wants her, and woman. Every woman wants her too. Okay, you've heard her say too, you know, she's not gay like she thought she was. So the next time anyone hears her say, I'm bi or I'm gay, call her out on it, because she's finally admitted she thought she was, but she's not, okay? Anything for attention, you guys. Anything for attention. So I'm slowly getting little things to fix up my office, my computer room. I got a couple little cute things the other day. So once I put it all together, it's going to look really cute. No, she's not gay anymore. Do you remember? You don't remember hearing her say that? No, she's not gay anymore, guys. No, nor human outside, but what are all these people? What are I've gotten too fat now to do it, but when I was small, I was cute. Khaki, you're still adorable. Stop it. I've seen you, girl. Report that comment. Okay? Report that comment. You're not supposed to be going around the internet asking women to show their breasts like the whole thing, you know? She brings every single issue going on in the world back to her. Yes, Jen, she does. Everything, even with Gypsy Rose, she somehow relates to that. Like everything that happens to somebody else somehow affects her too, right? I can't. She's a narcissist. That's it. Delete your channel, please. How about you give me a thumbs up? Thanks. I don't get haters in here except when I say something that she doesn't like, then all of a sudden I have hateful people in here. All of a sudden, guys, I got it. So what are you guys doing today? Please don't delete your channel. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm just here to chat with people and offer my support in things that I've gone through. I'm not trying to be YouTube famous because I'm 55 years old and I have no desire to be YouTube famous. I'm trying to build a real life after divorce, of being with someone for 30 years, having everything turn out completely different than I thought would in my life. And I'm building things for myself. I don't expect others to do everything for me. I put in the time, the effort, the hard work. I don't have to come on here and lie to people about fake lupus and fake rheumatoid arthritis and fake everything. I'm just telling you guys, if you have rheumatoid arthritis, if you have fibromyalgia, there's no way in hell you could do the things she does. Agree with me or not? You know what I'm talking about. And so every once in a while she'll throw in there, oh, it's I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm going to push through it. No, physical therapists, everybody, they don't even recommend you to do the kind of exercises she's doing when you have fibromyalgia and rheumatoid arthritis. They don't. Hello, Elizabeth. My name is Bella. What's your name? Exactly. And you'll have everything you'll want because you're always working hard. Thank you. Half of life is lost in charming others. The other half is lost in going through anxieties caused by others. Leave this play. You have played enough. Leave this play. There's no way. I don't know. These are all kids, you guys. Hello, Eileen. Come on, Eileen. So, yeah, I have those things, but I don't come on and talk about it all the time. And I walk. I don't know how to swim, but I'm going to learn. I've never learned how to swim, even though my ex-husband was a lifeguard and he taught people how to swim, a swim instructor. So I tried to let him teach me once, but I didn't trust him. I thought he was going to drown me. And it's all because of a trauma when I was young that my sister threw me. I was holding on for dear life in a swimming pool because I didn't know how to swim, and she pried my arms off her and threw me down in the water. I ever since then have been terrified of water. Even when I used to do promotions for seafair and stuff like that, and we would go out on the boats and stuff. And you know how everybody got drunk and partied, and they would jump in, they would do stuff. I was always terrified that someone was going to throw me off that boat and say, "Oh, we'll teach you how to swim." Um, oh my gosh. You work 70 hours a week, Khaki? That's a lot, girl. What am I going to wear today? I don't know. My son had this made for me by his friend. Isn't that cute? I love this. Say my name, say my name. Thank you for hiding. Thank you. Okay, let's do our 14 thumbs up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm just kidding. Thank you so. I didn't even dry my hair. I just let it air dry. Maybe I should just let it air dry. Same here. I don't know why I continue to watch her. Well, you guys know what? If you watch, listen, I don't like giving her the view. That's why I'll watch from somebody else's thing. But I heard if you watch from incognito mode, they don't get the view. So, oh my goodness. I don't know who this person is. I don't know. So try that. I don't know. See what happens. Like, I think watching someone work out is boring. Like, just to sit there for, I think she would do a lot better if she would shorten up her streams. Like, remember, I used to take you guys when you weren't here, I don't think, but I used to go shopping, grocery shopping, or I'd go into stores and I'd take people with me. I'd take my phone with me and I'd share, the things I was looking at and stuff, and then of course, then she started doing it. But I think if she would stop doing that for so long, it just gets boring. And she spends hours upon hours upon hours upon hours on social media and does nothing, just eats, works out. It's the way she's working out. I hope people aren't looking at that as a role model to follow, because no, you do not want to do that. I am very old. I'm 55. Yes. Those poor dogs. I'm so old. I'm ancient. I'm a senior citizen. I am. I'm old. My view goes unless I am unblocked. Yeah, then I troll until I don't know where all these kids come from, because I wasn't on Dr. Phil and I wasn't fighting with Sniper Wolf. So I don't know. Well, thanks, Corporal. When people say that to me, I don't even care. I don't care. Like, one gal who was taking my blood the other day at the doctor's office said she thought I was 35. So, but I'm aging. Who cares? I don't care. Let people say what they want. I'm not so insecure that I'm going to let that affect my life, what people are saying, kids are saying about me on the internet. Okay, so we are on, let's do, yesterday was my mother's birthday. So we didn't do yesterday. So we'll do yesterday and today's, okay? Well, thank you, guys. I wouldn't say I'm beautiful, but I don't think I'm that bad looking. You don't look like a haggard has. I gotta grab my glasses. Hold on. Ow. See? My leg. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I'm still waiting to get my dang, what you call it? My sign-on bonus. I even messaged HR about it because I thought I was supposed to have it by now, and they haven't sent it to me yet, so I'm a little upset about that. Okay, so let's go ahead. Even with my glasses on, I can see even more how old I am. Okay. Oh yeah, Khaki. We know the beast copies everything women do that she tries to emulate. She tries to, act like she's one of us, women who are actually doing something with our lives. And, oh, thank you. Okay, so let's read this. Young by Heart. Thank you for the thumbs up. 15 thumbs up, 32 people. Oh, let me focus on the numbers, guys. I really don't care about the numbers. I just think it's cool. I love you. I love you, Jesus. Absolutely. I do. Nice boob. I know. I am pretty proud of my boobs. Okay, because they're all natural. And yeah, so I didn't have to get surgery. Okay, so met by mercy. This is yesterday's, okay? Let us come boldly to the throne of our gracious God. There we will receive his mercy, and we will find grace to help us when we need it most. Hebrews 4:16. Okay, and here's the body of it. As a child of the King of Kings, it is not too bold a thing to approach him confidently. In fact, it is those who are convinced of their parents' delight who walk best in the confidence of that love. They know that they will be received with open arms at every opportunity. It is the same with the children of God. We need not shyly approach him. If we know that he is good and full of kindness toward us, we will not hesitate to come to him with every joy and every burden. We will always be met with the grace of his good nature, which strengthens and helps us. What is more, he is better than any love we've ever known. His love is pure, and his attention is never preoccupied. He sees us, welcomes us, and lavishes his love over us whenever we turn to him. What a wonderful Father he is. Okay. Then there's a little prayer if you guys want. Oh gosh, Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas. Wow. I don't really like her. I don't really care for Trisha Paytas. So this says, Merciful Father, you are so good to me. I come boldly to you with all of my fears, with my excited hopes, and everything in between. I know that you meet me with love. Gracious God, what a caring Father you are. Your goodness is more than I can imagine, and you are so faithful with your kind nature. I know that you meet me with the mercy of your heart in every turn I make toward you. I don't want to get caught up in my own head about things. When I am being overwhelmed by the realities of my circumstances, may my heart turn quickly toward you. You always have more than enough grace to strengthen me. The peace of your presence is plentiful, and it settles my anxious heart. Every need I have is overwhelmed by the generous provision that you pour out. You are more than enough for everything that life will require of me. You are so good, Lord. I can't help but love you more as the delight of your affection pours over me. So that's why I love this book that Just Lydia sent, because it's got the title, it's got the what you call it? It's got the Bible verse. It's got a title, it's got a Bible verse, and then it's got the body, right, of what it's describing, and then it's got a prayer. And then it has a question at the end. So you can always take a piece of paper and write down. So the question for that one is, does your heart know the confidence of being fully loved by God? And then you just answer it. It can be like a little biblical journal for you. Oh, Trisha Paytas made a song about Jesus. Was she mocking him, or was she being serious? Was she mocking Jesus, or what? Oh, she wasn't mocking him. Good. Yes, TM. I don't know. What is your question? See, I just don't like letting my hair air dry because it feels like, I don't know, it doesn't feel right. It feels weird. I cut it, can you tell? Remember, it was like down to here. I cut it off. I took some scissors yesterday and cut my hair because I was irritated. She was saying good stuff. Oh, that's good. My life verse is Hosea 11:4. This reminds me of that. Oh, khaki. Now you just challenged me. Hold on. Now I want to look that up. See, I can't recite everything in the Bible. Oh, she colored that. Wait, what happened to that? Hold on a second. Now you got me wanting to go look for that and see what it says. Hold on. I think it's 1 second. Oh, okay. So you said it was let's see, 11:4. Okay, so I'm gonna read it, khaki. I already did my makeup. I don't put a lot on. I mean, today I put more than I normally do on, actually. Hello, Callie. Hello. Okay. Khaki's verse, her life verse is 11:4. So let's look that up. 11:4. Look at my hair. And when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken and shall be divided toward the four winds of heaven, and not to his posterity, nor according to his dominion which he ruled. For his kingdom shall be plucked up, even for others beside those. Is that the one that you what did? Oh my gosh, kids, get out of here. 11:4. Yes. Okay, that's 11:4. And then it goes on to say, and the king of the south shall be strong, and one of his princes, and he shall be strong above him, and have dominion. His dominion shall be a great dominion. And in the end of years they shall join themselves together. For the king's daughter of the south shall come to the king of the north to make an agreement, but she shall not retain the power of the arm, neither shall he stand, nor his arm, but she shall be given up, and they that brought her, and he that begat her, and he that strengthened her in these times. I think it would be really interesting for us to dig into Revelation, on a certain day, or maybe in maybe in the members only group. And let's start comparing, like, now what's going on in our world. Like, no one knows. The only person that knows when Jesus is returning is Jesus. So, oh my gosh. So everyone can say, I do love Psalms. I like Psalms. Or I like hymns. That's what I'm saying. So now we do our little prayer book. I would like to go through Revelation. It's really scary, though. I do get sad and kind of scared going through the book of Revelation, because it's real. Gracie, happy go lucky. Hi. You do means the unveiling. Yes, I know. I remember you talking about it before, years ago. A prayer for restoration. Remember, O Lord, what has happened to us. Look and see our disgrace. Joy is gone from our hearts. Our dancing has turned to mourning. The crown has fallen from our head. Woe to us, for we have sinned. Because of this, our hearts are faint. Because of these things, our eyes grow dim. You, O Lord, reign forever. Your throne endures from generation to generation. Why do you always forget us? Why do you forsake us so long? Restore us to yourself, O Lord, that we may return. Renew our days as of old, unless you have utterly rejected us and are angry with us beyond measure. That's Lamentations 5:1, 15 through 7, and 19 through 22. The shame of guilt. Oh my God, I am too ashamed and disgraced to lift up my face to you, my God, because our sins are higher than our heads and our guilt has reached to the heavens. From the days of our forefathers until now, our guilt has been great. But now, for a brief moment, the Lord our God has been gracious in leaving us a remnant and giving us a firm place in his sanctuary. And so our God gives light to our eyes and a little relief in our bondage. What has happened to us is a result of our evil deeds and our great guilt. And yet, our God, you have punished us less than our sins have deserved. O Lord, God of Israel, you are righteous. We are left this day as a remnant. Here we are before you in our guilt, though because of it, not one of us can stand in your presence. That's Ezra 9, 6 through 8 and 13 through 15. So, none of us are free of guilt, sin. We all sin every day. We all sin and come short of the glory of God, but he forgives us. Here's the thing. A lot of people think, I will lead them with cords of a man, with bonds of love, and I became to them as one who lifts the yoke from their jaws, and I bent down to feed them. New American Standard. See, isn't that amazing? It sounds so different in the different books, you know. Let's do a video chat on Revelation, starting from the beginning of it to the end. Happy go lucky. That would be awesome. I don't want to give my opinion on that because YouTube gets really upset. The human experience of shame and guilt after sinning. Yes. So I think that because I have so much still to learn about the Bible. I mean, we went to church, we went to a Baptist church for 9 years, right? 3 times a week. We lived there. My kids went to school there because there was a school. But there's so much to learn about the Bible, and by no means am I some expert on the Bible. But I love learning. I love hearing other people's perspectives on what they get out of a verse because, face it, sometimes we all get something different. I have a Bible that shows what things mean in Hebrew, the original. Oh, that's awesome. Happy-go-lucky, message me. We could do it. We could do it on panel together. You and I can have a conversation, right? You need to put Doja Cat. Wait, what? Someone's name is Bella. Someone else's name is Bella. When did they make that? When did they make? Can someone check that? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? And then if people wanted to come up and share, anything let's do that. And that would be helping us, that would be helping us get closer to God, understand things a little bit more. It'd be definitely a positive thing. 126 2020. Yeah, see. Thank you, Corporal. People are nuts, man. Okay, what time is it? Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Yes, people, we need to plant seeds. That's what we're here for, guys. That's why, that soul winning book I used to carry around, some people will call us Bible thumpers and, this and that. But the bottom line is, that's what we are here for. We are here to witness to other people. And if you lead someone to Christ by God speaking through you to lead them, don't say I saved somebody. That's not what happened. We don't save anybody. God works through us to speak the right words for people to accept him in their heart. But people, for some reason, think they saved somebody. No, it's never us. It's God, Jesus, speaking through us. Yes, Jesus saves. Amen and amen. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, you kiddos. No, I don't know. I just joined. All you kids, hopefully they have some channels for kids that can learn about Jesus, right? Because this younger generation, think about it, you guys, it's really sad. A lot of these younger kids have no idea anything about Jesus, or if they're even curious about it, they get made fun of because the world has, the world meaning all the movie stars, all the freaking musicians, all the actors, all of them. It's not cool to love God, right? It's not cool to have God in our schools. That's not cool. We got to take him out of our courtrooms. We got to take him out of our schools. We got to take him out of our homes, right? So even if a child is curious and wants to know more about Jesus and the story about Jesus, who do you think they're going to talk to? There's got to be a place that kids can go to if they want to learn more without being made fun of. It's sad. It's really sad. God is always good, Kaki. Amen. What are your beliefs? Okay. No, I can't because no kids are allowed in here. Okay, so I believe people have the right to choose any religion they want. The funny thing is, you guys, and a lot of people aren't aware of this, but I have a Quran, right? And not because of the Quran, but because of listening to Muslim preachers and stuff, or what do you call them? They're not preachers there. Anyway, believe it or not, a lot of beliefs between Christianity and the Muslim religion is alike, believe it or not. But here's the thing. I don't believe, this is just, maybe I'm naive, I don't know. As far as what I read out of the Quran, the, what do you call it? Hold on a second. What do you call it? What's, I'm thinking of a certain word. Like, what's the Muslim religion? Yeah, God, God was referred to as Allah. Yeah. And also Yahweh. I mean, there's different names. I can't remember, but there was a lot of different names that God was called. So, but I was under the assumption that not, what's the other name? Not Muslim, but there's another name. Yeah, Yahweh. Yeah, definitely. I believe that it's a law, not Islam. Thank you, Robert. Not, thank you. Yes. It's the Islamic law. It's not a religion, right? Isn't it the law they live by? I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, they go by that Islamic law. God is good. Your journey to him is your journey. I call God Allah as well. Yeah. Oh my God. Block that person. You're disgusting. Report, if it's not too late, report that freaking comment. What is with these sickos? Tell me your religion. Do you support this? Do you support that? That's right. Religion is man-made. Well, I don't like the word religious. I don't. I've never liked the word religious. I just say I'm a person of faith. I have faith in something, some God, and there's so much that goes around this and politics. It's crazy. Yeah, you don't either. Yeah, I don't like it either. I just don't like it when people say, "Oh, he's just so religious," or "She's just," or "I'm just so religious." It's like, well, I'm not so religious. I am a person of faith. I'm a human being. I sin. I'm not perfect, and every day I try to be better. I think it's gross when people will do bad things intentionally. They know it's bad at the time they're doing it, and they'll say, "Well, God forgives it. All I have to do is ask for forgiveness," which is true. God will forgive you, but he also knows your heart. If you have no intention of changing that sin, he also knows that. I hated Jesus. God has never been referred to as religious. Right, Khaki? That's true, honey. I've never, not that I ever remember. All right, you guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to come on a little bit later. I got to go make some money, and I will probably definitely be back later. Let me see. I want to show you guys what I got. Hold on a second. And I know it's just cheesy little things that I get that I like, but I'm excited about it. I get excited. I'm so excited. It's the simple things, guys. It's the simple things. I love this. It's very simple. It's going to go in there. Love the life you live. And then I got a lamp for in there. And then this little other thing. Let me see. Yes. This. I'm not going to use this for makeup. I'm going to be using this for I'm looking for specific items for my office. They have to be specific because I want it to look a specific way. Okay, I really got to get going. I got to go work. Even when you don't see it. That's right. That's right. Faith, right? Faith is taking that first step, having faith in something that you cannot see. Goodbye. Bye, Khaki. Aw. Love you, sweetie. Thank you. Come on later. We can have people come up if you want to chat. We can talk about anything later. If you want to talk about true crime, if you want to talk about God, if you want to, we can just mix it up. We can play games a little bit if you want. You guys are awesome. Bye, Robert. Love you, honey. Bye, Corporal. Have a great day. If I timed anyone out, I shouldn't. No, you're fine. Thank you. Thank you. You too, Jen. I'll see you guys later. Just rest today. It's Sunday. You're allowed to rest. I have to go work, but it's going to get me where I need to be, right? Love you guys. God bless. I'll see you later. Now, make sure you keep an eye for when I'm going to go live later. Bye, guys.